Good morning. It is Thursday, March 2nd. I'm Rabbi Boxman, and I'm here to share with you some of the exciting events happening in our community this weekend. So coming up today, we have our Melting Core class year 1 at 10 a.m. and that will be taught by me, and this is our final class for our year 1 students. We then have something very exciting, our challah baking part 1 with Jennifer Miller at 7 p.m. That's part 1, so if you're going to join for that, you're also going to want to join us on Friday for part 2, which will be at 4 p.m. You're going to learn how to bake challah, and I even hear there's a secret recipe that you only will find out to the class. So join us for that. Friday, April 3rd, we'll begin the morning with coffee talk via Zoom at 10 a.m. And I talked about the challah baking, and then we have Shabbat services via live stream at 7:30 p.m. On Saturday, April 4th, we'll begin the morning with Torah study via Zoom at 9 a.m. The links for Torah study and coffee talk are in your weekly email, so you can just click on those to join us. And then Shabbat morning services will be live streamed as well at 10 a.m. from our sanctuary. And then we'll conclude Shabbat together with Havdalah at 8 p.m. So we hope you'll join us for all of these exciting events, to be part of our Temple Shalom virtual community and be able to stay connected as one family. So a little bit of Shalom. The last couple of days I've been thinking about something that was shared at an educational conference I went to a few years ago. The presenter said something that was a little bit provocative at the time until he talked about it more deeply. He said, it's important for parents to fail openly and publicly in front of their children. We all, when we heard him say that, we looked around at each other and wondered, what exactly did that mean? Why would we want to fail publicly in front of our children? To which he then explained more. He said, it's important for our children to see us fail because, God willing, most of the time, they see us fail, but then they see us get back up and make it right and realize that they too can make mistakes and they too can fall down and get hurt. And ultimately, they see us recover, get back up, and it gives them the ability. And what he said is what it does is it builds in our children resilience. So as we are nearing Passover, this thought keeps coming back to me that the reason we tell the Passover story, the Exodus from Egypt, over and over and over is because it builds resilience. It reminds us that once we were slaves, once we were forced to wander the desert for 40 years, but we made it out. We made it to the promised land, and we're still here today, and that is because we are resilient people. So too today, in this difficult period that we are in this time of the coronavirus, COVID-19, we're kicked down. We're in the depths, and I pray that with Passover coming next week, with this thought in our mind, the reminder that we are a resilient people, that we too will feel the strength to overcome this, to get through it, and to know that we will end up better than we were before. With that, I wish you a wonderful Thursday and an early Shabbat Shalom, and I look forward to seeing you this weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.